Hey guys, welcome to a Cookie Run Kingdom guide to Strawberry Cake Tower 162-200. We're going to do every 10 levels because the levels in between just have a general theme. For all of the new released Strawberry Cake Towers, I will leave timestamps below so you can go to whichever tower you need. If you can please watch the whole video, I'm so close to being monetized. I'm missing like 40 hours, please. And also make sure to subscribe, only 0% of you subscribe. Check out my Discord link in the description. We be cool in down there over the Sigma. Anyways, enjoy the video. Leave a comment down below if you need any more tips, or if you have any more tips, and if this video helped you. In terms of your teams in between 160 to like 170, blah blah blah, I'd recommend have one main healer like an Awakened PB or Mystic Flower, have one support cookie. Any of the special support cookies work. I would recommend using Creme Ferret or using Snapdragon or using the new bunny mushroom bunny person. Apart from that, you need at least, I would say, one defensive cookie, like a Hollyberry Awaken. If you don't have Hollyberry, maybe a Burning Spice. If you don't have that, then maybe like, I don't know, any other defense cookie basically. Rebel works, anything like that. And then the rest of your slots, which 2 slots left, have a DPS, have like Eternal Sugar, have like Fire Spirit, have like Wind Archer, any of those things, anything that does damage, and you should be pretty good to go. Anyway, good luck. Watch the video or else. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back to the Cookie Run Kingdom video. Today we're going to be looking at Endless Strawberry Cake Tower number 160. And what exact team to use for this. This one has a Place Electricity Cookies ×4 buff. With this team, we're going to be using a healer with 4 electric cookies. I'm going to show you exactly what each of them use. We have our Stormbringer with crit percent as her toppings. And then we have just a bunch of cooldown on her B-skip. I didn't really max out too much, but you can min-max it. With my Black Lemonade, I've got full attack with some cooldown. With my let's put in the modes, I've got attack speed. You'd ideally want more attack speed than this, but for me this worked, so I didn't really want to min-max it. I have 3 of the jelly beans, and then I have 2 of the caramels, and the background is also caramel, just to max out the stats. With Twizzly Gummy with full jelly bean and attack. This is not done properly, by the way, so this is not a great beat skip, but you can optimize it if you want. But to be fair, for me, it just works. We also have a Mystic Flower with full cooldown, and this team should be pretty good to beat it. I have Scroll, I have Jelly Watch, and I have Whistle. I'd also recommend, if you want, to use the grim looking electrifying scythe instead of the Whistle, and it should work pretty much the same. The whole point of this one is you want electric cookies to counteract what this thingy does, because the electric cookies do more damage. And you also have a Mystic Flower to remove apathy, which is one of the things that are going to be stopping your cookies from being used. So this is the one level I wouldn't recommend using Awakened PV on, just because Awakened PV can't remove apathy. As you can see, we're doing a pretty good amount of damage. You can replace some of these electric cookies with other stuff, but ideally I'd recommend this as a good loadout for this kind of fight. I don't think it's too hard to get this. To get the 10 jelly candy on Twizzly might be a bit of a pain, but ideally you get it anyway because you need it for guild. As you can see, we're doing a lot of damage, so you don't need a +11 Stormbringer magic soul jam. So I think this is a pretty good team. As you can see, we're pretty much nuking the whole thing. It's pretty much a quick one-touch and game over. As you can see, my cookies weren't that optimally built. I don't have too much of my laboratory done. This is a pretty doable level. 148 mil on Stormbringer, 122 on Puddin, 95 on Twizzly, and then 20 mil on Black Lemonade. And obviously, I was gonna say obviously Mystic Flower did a lot of healing, but Mystic Flower's main job is just to remove. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I looked at damage. Anyway. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and leave a comment down below what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing the Endless Strawberry Cake Tower, level 170. This one has a stipend of place poison cookies ×4 for 100% poison type attack. There's 2 teams that I used in this one that worked. You could use the obvious poison team, which is just 4 poisons and then a healer. The way this one works, I haven't got these built like perfectly, but I've got full Cocoa for cooldown, Damager's bypass. You could also replace with some poison damage. With this, as you can see, I've got the most trash thing I could put on Matcha, but you'd probably want poison damage here and maybe cooldown. With this one, I've got a decent one. I've got a cooldown with poison damage for my what's the name of this cookie? You know this cookie anyway. Prune juice. And then with my Black Sapphire, it's not built good at all either. It's got fire damage attack. As you can see, you don't need optimized stuff for this. This is pretty F2P friendly build. You don't need to build this as amazingly. With my PV, I've obviously just got the crit resist and damage resist. The another team that works is just a normal team like a Hollyberry PV with ESC, with Fire Spirit, and the Bunny. But I mean, you can pretty much use whatever you want. We're gonna use this team because it's more F2P friendly and it has less like crazy units. Bear in mind my cookies aren't built properly, so I'll let you guys know what you should replace. But even with this team, we should be pretty good at just killing this. We shouldn't struggle against this. We've got a pretty good amount of healing. Our cookies might end up dying a little bit, but that's fine as long as we do enough damage before they die. We've got our PV healing. I would obviously try to spam the abilities as much as you want. As you can see, this one's a pretty easy one compared to the other ones we've done. Normally it's poison teams are really OP. Our Black Sapphire died, but it's fine. We basically won already, and he got revived because of PV. But as you can see, pretty easy level. Just stack a bunch of poison or just use a normal team. That one's an easy boss. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye bye. Hey guys, welcome back to another Cookie Run Kingdom video. Today we're going to be doing the Endless Strawberry Cake Tower level 180. In this one, the effect is place darkness cookies times 5 and you get 400% darkness damage. Obviously you need to use dark cookies. This one was a bit tricky. I tried this one on stream. The way I did it was I used a full dark team. Obviously I have dark cocoa with a +3 magic candy, so ideally you want like a +10 magic candy, but I have +3, so I made do with it. I put full damage resist on him, really important. Also, if you can get more damage resist than I got on him, I would recommend it. I just try to build it at minimum so that people that are newer, that maybe won't have all of these cookies built, can still use it. With my dark cocoa, I have full cooldown with 2 dark damages, 2 cooldowns. The 2 dark damages aren't that important. Actually, I would say they're pretty important. But I got pretty lucky with these rolls, so I kept it. With my caramel arrow, I have a +1 candy as well, so ideally you have a +10, but if you don't, it works. I used a full searing raspberry with 3 damage resist bypasses and a cooldown. 4 damage resist bypass is probably better, but for me this seems ideal. I have a choco drizzle with full searing raspberry, and I wanted to get some more damage resist bypass, but this one got me good cooldown, so I just used this. But ideally you probably want some dark damage on her. Ideally you want dark damage on caramel arrow as well, but whatever works. With Black Raisin, obviously you want dark damage. I only got 2 of the rolls and I wanted to make it minimal. We got a full searing raspberry build and 1+1 on her magic candy. So all my magic candies are pretty suboptimal. Make sure your dark cacao is leader. It'll be automatically leader, but it gives you a bunch of boosts and it gives you healing actually, which is quite important. With this tower, it took me like 2 times with the same team to beat it. But I mean, you can definitely do it. The way this boss works is it targets one of the things that you can see, one of the cookies at a time. And if you have enough damage resist, you should just be able to win. Just make sure that, yeah, there you go. See, he survived. So he was fine. You just want to make sure that your cookies can survive being eaten. If one of your cookies dies, I would just restart because you don't lose stamina for this. So just try to restart it. There we go. Karamara survived. He doesn't target the same cookie multiple times in a row. So he'll normally switch over to someone else. Obviously, he'll come back and target them. But ideally, you should be fine. Just make sure that your candies are higher level than mine. Your cookies are built a bit better than mine, and you should be able to do this. I think this one's a pretty difficult one to do, because for me, I didn't have any dark cookies built. But if you guys need any tips, any help, let me know down in the comment section below. We also have a Discord full of people that play this game. If you guys ever need any help in the game, make sure you join the Discord and we can help you out easier than just the comment section down below. If you're new, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, check out the streams on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. But as you can see, I've got, I forgot to mention my treasures, but I'm using Old Program Scroll, Whistle, and Jelly Watch. But there we go, we won. Seems pretty easy enough to do. Blah, blah, blah. My Dark Cat is 4-star Awakened, something to note. But I think you can still do it with a lower level Awakened, just as long as you build your cookies better than me, because I'm noob. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back to another Cookie Run Kingdom video. Today we're going to be doing the Endless Strawberry Cake Tower level 190. In this one, the effect is to place 5 wind cookies and you get 100% wind type attack. I did not really listen to that because, to be honest with you, I don't... You could make a team, you could use Wind Arch, you can use Rebel, you can use Mint. You can probably use an Agar or a T-Moose in there, maybe a Parfait for extra healing. There's a team that you can make, but realistically, you don't really need it. I used a Hollyberry, an Eternal Sugar with a PV, a Wind Archer, and a Fire Spirit. Let me just show you exactly what I've got on each. With my Hollyberry, I have full damage resist on her Beast Kit and her toppings. With Eternal Sugar, I have full damage resist bypass, and I also have full cooldown. With PV, I have full damage resist with a cooldown background and a full damage resist for his Beast Kit. With Fire Spirit, I've been actually deciding that maybe damage resist bypass is the better way to do him. I have him on cooldown before, so I'm just trying this out. You can try it with cooldown as well, with full Searing Raspberry. For Wind Arch, I have him on full Searing Raspberry with attack speed. You can also go for attack speed for his preset for stoppings, but for me this works fine. I'm using an Old Program Scroll, Dream Conductor Whistle, and a Jelly Watch. Let's just go in and I'll show you how easy this one is to beat with. Okay, to be fair to you, my team does have two ancient, 2 beasts, and a legendary. So there's probably easier ways to beat this. And if you guys need help beating this without having this goated of a team, why did I say goated? I don't know why I said that. Anyway, then make sure to leave a comment down below or join the Discord. The link for the Discord will be in the description, and someone will be there available to help you. If not me, we have a bunch of Cookie Run Kingdom players. We have a bunch of really good players. But as you can see, we're doing pretty good. Normally, I was using a support cookie, like maybe one of the new support cookie, or maybe a new special cookie, sorry. Or even you can use Snapdragon or Cream Ferret, but I think I prefer having the extra damage. Because this Jelly Worm doesn't really do that much damage to you when you have a PV and a Hollyberry protecting you. It's more how much damage you can do in the time limit. So as you can see, we're 1 minute 30 in. We're nearly there. We're slowly ebbing away at its health. It keeps going down, which is kind of annoying. But all my attacks are actually hitting it. You can also slow down the time and use your abilities manually to make sure you're really optimal. But it should be doable with what you have. And there we go. Done. And that was it for that video. So make sure you like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back to another Cookie Run Kingdom video. Today we're going to be doing the Endless Strawberry Cake Tower level 200. In this one, there is an effect of placing 5 fire cookies, which gives you attack plus 30% every 10 seconds, which is pretty cracked. In this one, this is a decently hard, I would say. It's actually pretty hard. I struggled with what team I was going to make, but when I say I struggled, I just struggled in making the toppings and stuff. What I'd recommend using is obviously just fire cookies. I use Burning Spice, Capsicum, Rye, Fire Spirit, and Tiger Lily. And for my treasures, this is actually decently important. I would say you need to use Pilgrim Scroll, and you need Elder Pilgrim Torch, because what this does is it periodically puts on fire damage, and it also increases the fire type damage you receive by 75%, which is pretty damn crazy if you can get to level 12. Also, the Jelly Watch is quite useful here as well. The way I did this one, oops, wrong button, gear. I have Capsicum. My cookies aren't built amazingly, but they're built decently enough. I have full Searing Raspberry. I would probably put either full cooldown or full fire damage on this. I have my Burning Spice cookie, or Burning Lice, which is full Searing Raspberry, full damage resist bypass. I'd also recommend getting full fire damage on him, or just getting cooldown. With Rye, I have full Searing Raspberry with fire damage. I would also recommend getting all fire damage or cooldown, so you could pretty much optimize this like pretty well. I have my Tiger Lily. Is it Tiger Lily? You are Tiger Lily, right? Nutmeg Tiger. Also, I'm stupid. Nutmeg Tiger with full cooldown and full cooldown on his toppings, on her toppings. Sorry. I have Fire Spirit with full Searing Raspberry and full cooldown. I would say this is quite important actually. I tried doing this with damage resist bypass and it just wouldn't work. Because the way this boss works, I'm going to show you right now. The way this boss works is it heals itself by quite a bit. However, because of the way the level works, every 10 seconds you get an increase of damage. So the way you're going to have to do this is you're just going to have to stack fire damage. You're going to have to wait for the time to go down so that you do more damage. You're going to want your program scroll, your fire scroll thingy to be active. And you're going to just want to slowly just chip away at this red line. You want to make this keep going down. You'll know you're doing well if this red line is consistently going down and it heals and it goes down quicker and quicker each time. I tried to do this without putting cooldown on my Fire Spirit for some stupid reason. Because normally you don't put cooldown on Fire Spirit. Well, often people don't. But I had Dangerous Bypass on him. And it didn't actually work as well as I wanted to. So this actually works way better. Let's see how we do. The damage that the boss does is no problem. As long as you have like enough HP on your cookies. You might need to do a bit of laboratory, but my laboratory is not done like basically at all. As you can see, where it's looking a bit scary, but don't worry. Over time, you're gonna do more damage, and this will just keep going down quicker and quicker every single time. Also, when this is active, you get 75% more damage. I would recommend, if you can, to do this on 1.5 times speed or even 1 time speed, and to make sure that you hit every single ability, because you really want to get every single fire thingy on it. But oops, I accidentally might have messed it up. Nope, I didn't mess it up. Just make sure you don't do what I just did there. But as you can see, a lot of this damage is going to come from Fire Spirit and Burning Spice, but the rest of them will definitely help. So you want to build it pretty well. But that's how you do this. If you have any ideas on how to do it differently, any help that you need, leave a comment down below. Also, make sure to check out the Discord. In the Discord, we can help you out. Make sure to join the Discord. Link will be in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Bye. If you guys got to the end, leave a comment down below, Skibbity Sigma, and that means you're very Skibbity and Sigma. Make sure you join the Discord, link in the description. Check out all the links in the description. I stream on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. I stream on everything, and we have game nights and movie nights every Saturday, Sunday in our Discord server. Make sure to join. See you guys later. Bye-bye.